Little Anderson is not even 1 year old, and his parents are already saving for his college and their retirement.
It's always been a priority because that's the way I was brought up.
For many Americans, though, retirement savings are not a reality, and one big reason is our society promotes spending, instant gratification.
We're absolutely encouraged to spend rather than save. There are encouragements in the tax code, there are encouragements on the TV every night.
Nevin Adams oversees the Retirement Confidence Survey, a fixture for 24 years. The good news, about 2/3 of Americans save for retirement. The bad news, those who save don't usually save enough.
We have estimated that about 53% of Americans will have enough. Will not run short of money in retirement. Of course, that means that 47% stand, some decent chance of running short of money in retirement.
Some call those crisis numbers. Adams doesn't go that far, but notes if individuals don't plan for the future, it will cost the rest of us.
At some level, many of them, as they are today, will be dependent on some of those the social safety nets, whether it's Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, those kind of programs. Those programs have cost.
The retirement survey reveals some of the biggest savings mistakes that people make. They include simply not saving and not saving enough. Financial advisor Robin Toll says many people lack an overall plan.
People spend more time planning their next vacation than they do retirement.
Another common mistake, not knowing how much you need to save. Adams thinks for many people, the fear of needing a huge amount for retirement prevents them from even figuring out that number.
I think they're afraid to know what that answer is. And the reality is, for a lot of people, the answer is probably not as bad as you think it is.
I come back with a question and say, okay, you tell me how long you plan to live and what your monthly expenses are. And pretty much it can be calculated out.
ChooseToSave.com has just one of the growing online retirement calculators that helps you quickly figure out a course of action. From the start of their marriage, Amanda and Eddie Grizzard started saving. They used a financial planner to determine how much they needed. Amanda says she was inspired by friends and the 700 Club.
I really learned a lot from being around different people. I saw, even Pat on a show said, if you'll start saving this amount of money, 25 years from now, you'll have a nice little nest egg.
On top of their automatic monthly contributions, the Grizzards add to their savings when he gets overtime pay. And they try to live frugally.
She teases me because I take my lunch to work. And, I still brown bag it every day.
The Grizzards also have kept saving even during the bad times. That's another mistake, holding off saving when the markets are down. Toll says many developed that mindset during the recent recession.
I think people have been hesitant investing, saving, because they said, hey, I built this money up and then I lost it. But I encourage people, you look and say, since March of 2009, the stock market's gone up over 200%.
Another trap, overestimating how long you think you'll work.
The survey has shown very consistently over its 24-year history that workers consistently think they're going to work longer than retirees tell us they were actually able to work.
So follow these tips. Plan on living longer than you think you might as lifespans continue to grow. Save extra for health care because those costs are tough to estimate. Maximize your employer's 401k match and look into a Roth retirement account. And lastly, know why you are saving. Paint a picture of your retirement. It will sharpen your focus and motivation. For the Williams, investing is part of living a godly life, and saving, even while starting their family, brings peace.
The one thing that we've always said is that we will always be good stewards of what God's given us, and we'll always, I think, maintain that money in a way that would be glorifying, i.e. not living outside our means.
For me, it's energizing to know that we have so much time. It's so far in the future, but it gives us a lot of time to continue to add to our savings. So for me, that's encouragement.
In fact, the Williams are even thinking beyond retirement. They're following Proverbs 13:22, which says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That means planning not only for their retirement and for little Anderson, but for his children as well. Heather Sells, CBN News.